In the last video, we have developed this dashboard to display the data from the board, NoSQL board. Now we want to add the dashboard, okay, to control some LED and the lamp intensity and the valve opening and the fertilizer which is on or off. Okay, so we want to add those to the widget, to the dashboard here. Okay, for the slide you can continue from this page on. Okay, so first you have to make sure that the command can be sent via the serial monitor first, so that to make sure that it works. So I will show you that. Here we use the same Arduino program as in the previous video, and you see that when I type here lamp, the command lamp equal to something from 100 from 0 to 100%. Okay, let's say if I have lamp equal 50%. Okay, you see that the yellow LED here should read to some intensity. Okay, half of the total brightness. Okay, and as well as if I type valve equal to 80 degrees. Okay, the green LED, the small green LED here, okay, should lead to 80% of the intensity, and the fertilizer is on or off. If I type fertilizer equal to on, okay, you see that the red LED representing the fertilizer is now turned on. When I type in the command and the update now is sent as a string, instead of writing it to the channel, now I send it as this topic. Okay, I send the string separated by comma. So let's see that again. So I say lamp equals 0, and now the first position is the lamp, which is now digit 0, and this thing is sent to the freeboard or the node.net directory, or anything that's subscribed to this topic and message update can receive this string. So this thing is simpler than the one like this. Okay, so it is easier to extract the data using the nodes in node.net. So we will use this mechanism instead of the more complicated JSON format like this. So we want to do the step explained in the slides by dragging the text input node to dashboard. Okay, and do it like this. And so let do it on the second flow here, so that we keep the first flow for display, and do the command in this new flow. So what we want to use is the text input node here and the MQTT out line, and we have to do some setup for this. Let's start with the text input. Name it command, put label as command. Okay, maybe capital C. And we don't want any delay for this. Okay, so set delay to 0. The purpose of this demonstration is we want to send the command just like we type in the serial port. Okay, if you type in the serial monitor as wow equal to something, you can do it using the command text input mode like this. Okay, so and I think this now have the information right here. Okay, just set the topic to add message command, because when we send the string command string, we send it using this topic. Okay, so we have to set the topic to this so that the hardware can receive that. Click deploy. Now you see that it is connected to the hardware. Okay, and we will see that if this work or not by seeing from this serial monitor from Arduino. Let's see. Now the command is sit below the place dashboard here. So let's see it have a command like this. And how about I set lamp equal to something, lamp equal to 10. Now you see that the message lamp equal to 10 appear in the serial monitor here. So that means that the command can be sent from this dashboard to the hardware, and you see that the LED now start to lit a little bit. Okay, to 10% of the intensity. Change it to 100%. You see that the message lamp equal to 100 now goes to the hardware, and now that the LED here have full brightness, and you see from the light sensor here that the light intensity change. Okay, so far so good, right? But now we want to use some other widget to do this. Instead of sending the command like this, we want to use some like a slider, like a slider to adjust the lamp and the valve, and use like a switch to turn the fertilizer on or off. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so I spent some time reconfiguring the layout here so that I have the display dashboard and control dashboard group in separately like this. So we will see only the control and display group. Okay, so that we can focus on only for the control. Okay, so I drag the slider to the flow here and click on it, and I've found that it's quite tricky to change this. Okay, so because if I click edit here and I change this to control, everything else go to control. Okay, so I have to do it manually like this. So I don't know why that is the case. Anyway, when we do it this way, it's well okay now. And let's start with the lamp. So here I have lamp, and okay, maybe maximum is 100%, set is 1, okay. I want to adjust output to only on release like this. Okay, click done, connect to this. Okay, deploy. Okay, when I see the control here, and when I adjust the slider here, okay, the value sent is the position of the slider, which is only the number, right? So it said here invert command because I want the format to be lamp equal number, not just a number like this, like so. This still doesn't work as we expected. We have to adjust it. So what we can do is we have to find something to make it become lamp equal to this value instead of just the value. And the node that we use is the template node. So find the template node here and drag it. Okay. Use the template node after the slider like this. And click, double click on the template. Okay, and you see the like an example in this template. Okay, so you see that the payload value is right here, but this is the text that is added to the string, right? So we just change this to lamp equal to, because that is what we want, right? We want lamp equal to the value, and remove that. See if this works. Okay, so I want to deploy. Now you see that the message is now okay. Okay, the command is now okay because we have lamp equal to the value. See that more clearly. Right. Okay. And lamp intensity is adjusted. So let's do the while. Using the same setup as before, we have we can copy this. Change this to while. Deploy. Let's see if the while works or not. Some delay, but now you see that while can be sent, while command can be sent to this hardware, and you see that the green LED is quite difficult to see. Okay, sitting like that. Okay, too small to be seen clearly. Anyway, this command works. Now the length of the fertilizer. For the fertilizer, we use the switch dashboard here. So this is different from the switch node that we used before. Okay. On payload, we have sent the string fertilizer to on. For the fertilizer. We do the same thing, we drag it to this group. Okay. Let's see. Now when I click on the fertilizer, the message is sent. Okay. See, the fertilizer is on and the LED LED now turn on. Okay. Fertilizer off. Okay. Fertilizer is now off. So the T control now is working okay, except that we have to use the update for the current value, right? Because if someone change it in the serial monitor here, sorry, lamp equal to T. Okay. The value of the lamp is now 50, but this is not changed, right? There is no update to the slider, so we need to do that part. Okay, for the updating part, using the comma separate format is quite easy. First, we want to have the MQTT in like this, right? So maybe I can copy this to this flow. Okay, but we don't want this topic. The topic that we want to use right now is add message update. Okay, so this is the topic that that is sent from the hardware. Okay. And now the value sent is has three values, right? So we use the split and switch as before. Yeah, for the switch and the split, like that. Okay. For the split, we want to split at the comma, right? The comma is the okay, the character that separate the values. Now change it to message.path index, and first one is 0, add another 2, 0, 1, 2, like this. Okay. This one should be okay, but for the fertilizer, what we want to update is fertilizer equal to on or off, but what is sent is only on or off, like I can check it while the message send is just off, but we want further equal to off, so we use the template node to do that. So copy the template to here. Okay, and use the further equal to payload. Like it should work. You see, it's connect and see that. Test that. Okay. Let me go to this one. Suppose I type lamp equal to 10. Okay, the slider position should be adjusted to 10, as well as val equal to 40. See, this work. Fertilizer on. Okay. Fertilizer on. See. Okay. So now you see that we can implement the control for this hardware, and you see the node late. Okay, and we can adjust the value as well as we have the auto update, just like we have in the freeboard. Okay, so this end the video. Keep